Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Let's rock. Okay, and looks like our bull market here got punched in the face. We have gold down $21 to 2,932, and silver down 33 cents to $32, but it was in the 31s a little bit ago. In the silver futures market, silver futures are at 32.38, always usually about 50 cents more than the spot market, and contracts are rolling over. Going to be a lot of volatility, okay, in silver today, and I believe if you can catch a 31 handle somewhere in the 31s, it'll be an excellent buying opportunity. Gold silver ratio has spiked. Okay, contrary to what I thought was going to happen, we are up at 91.5 on the GSR. Let's get a longer term chart, and we are right now. We have a quadruple top right around 91.5, and it's trying to bust through, but I think it's going to reverse. What's going on here? Well, the 10-year is down. Now, we have news coming out in a little bit about consumer confidence. Probably somebody knows what's happening here, and they're pre-trading that. That's probably going to come in weak, as it has before. Economy slowing down, perceptions of recession increasing, and lower rates being priced into the long end of the bond market. All right, the dollar would also be weaker, down about 0.25% this morning to 106.32. It was on a bull run from October through January, and since then it has been retracing rather significantly as everything is changing in the currency markets. Let's go on to copper prices. Nonetheless, okay, commodities continuing to catch a bid today, 459 on copper, and if we get a one-year chart, you can see the top has come off, but it still has its bullish sentiment. On the economic calendar today, we have Fed head speaker, home price index, consumer confidence. So that will move the market a little bit. Okay, so but I think it's going to come in weak, and the market is already predicting that, in my opinion. Tomorrow is going to be home sales, another Fed head speaker, and Thursday initial jobless claims. So we're building up to Thursday, but I think today is setting up to be a good buying opportunity. In the pre-markets, well, you guys know the stock market has fallen apart here. I thought it would bounce yesterday. It did. Then it retraced and gave it up. And here we are on the lower boundary of the fear-greed index in the fear category of 28. We've got Dow futures up 94, S&P futures up 4, and NASDAQ right around flat. So will we have another pop and drop? I don't know. I think we're getting pretty close to a bounce here, but I said that yesterday. You can tell just how weak everything is. And of course, you know, when things are weak, that's when you want to be doing your buying, not when they're running out of control. But Bitcoin is the story of the morning, and 88,876. I think got as low as about 86,000, and definitely back in bear market territory as wheels are falling off the bus all over the place. All right, so I do think you should be buying today. That's my opinion. If you are, let's go through some of the best deals. And we can get a 1 gram gold this morning over at Summit Metals for 106. We can get a 1/10 gold eagle over at Summit Metals for 331. I'm just going to do the eagles this morning. A 1/4 ounce gold eagle can be had for 780 at Monument Metals. A 1/2 ounce gold eagle can be had for 1,514 at Summit Metals. A 1 ounce gold eagle can be had for 3,025 at Summit Metals, and a buffalo can be had for 3,024 at bullion exchanges. I'll go back to the Krugerrand, which is a good choice. Oh, I went to the 1/4 ounce. Hold on. I'll go back to the Krugerrand, which is a good choice for cheap sovereign silver, gold, I mean. And Krugerrand can be had for 2,976. If you're considering that, you may want to consider gold bars as well. I had a request to include fractional gold bars in the mix, and I'm going to try to do that. I just haven't got to it yet. Here is a gold bar this morning in assay, and that is 2,963 at bullion exchanges. I'd probably buy that over the Krugerrand because it's cheaper, and they're pretty interchangeable. But we haven't got to Costco yet, so 1 second here. I'm going to skip platinum, palladium, etc. We'll get to Costco in a minute. Don't buy gold until you check those deals. A silver eagle can be had for 36.24, and now about $4 over spot over at Summit Metals. Premium came down a little bit on that. Walmart, if you want to buy eagles, you can certainly do it there this morning. You've got them at 36 a piece. Seller is oh, that's not available. I'm sorry. 723 looks to be the cheapest for a tube of eagles here, and that'd be about 36.15, about low 35s. If you have a 3% rebate credit card, check out through PayPal, but don't let them charge you sales tax. They will try to, and just click away if they do. All right, if you want impaired eagles, aside from the 3 coin shops on YouTube I recommend that are all on my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, you can pick up impaired eagles at $33.90 for a tube of 20 over at Pinehurst Coins. Those will probably be milky, dented, whatever. Let's keep going here. News of the morning. Thank you, Tex, for letting me know this. A-Mark Precious Metals takes a stake in Stax Bauer. The Borg continues to grow. No, it's not a good thing as they try to monopolize the market horizontally and vertically. So bad news there. Bad news for us stackers, because all they do is raise prices whenever they do that. Okay, let's get a silver maple leaf. That is 34.24 at Summit Metals, and that is about $2 over spot. Not a bad buy there. A kangaroo can be had for $33.69. Any up to even one can be had at $33.69 over at bullion.com. And this is very unlike how they were in the very beginning. Used to be only big orders. Now they've dropped their quantities significantly. But $33.69, great price on a kangaroo, and that is a brilliant uncirculated, as everything will be, unless I say otherwise, or they fool me. But that's a good price at, what is that, $1.40 over spot? Of course, that's a fake spot price. We're really at about 32 in the spot market. But good price on kangaroos right there. Here's a discount code for you that they so kindly provided to my subscribers. Okay, and over at Summit Metals, $33.98 for a Britannia. As you see the dollar weaken, it could bring some of the foreign metal prices down a little bit as the exchange rates are it becomes cheaper for Americans to buy foreign silver and gold. So that could be a good thing if you want to look at it that way. A silver Krugerrand is 34.34 over at Pimbex, who I still have never used. A Philharmonic is 33.95 at Bullion Exchanges. Let's go over to Costco, because this is where you ought to be buying your gold this morning, and there is no silver. I'm going to point this out again. I think everybody should buy this, and this is a 25-gram individual packs. That can be broken apart for $25.49. Now, if you do the math and you have the Executive Club membership and a 2% rebate credit card, you get these at about $96 a gram. That's going to put you just around a little over 3,000 melt. On a 25-gram pack of Pamps, you're like $10 a gram in the money on those. Now, you'd have to resell that resale or peer-to-peer, and the LCS will not give you that, but it's a great choice right here. Great choice. I'd like to buy 5 of those myself if funds permitted. The next best would be this Rand bar here at $29.79, about $28.50 out the door. Prices may come down a little bit on these. I don't know. Their pricing is so erratic. And, of course, the Buffalo is going to be a little bit over spot if you want to pick that up after your 4% rebate. So Costco is a good place to shop this morning. If you're looking for junk, well, the cheapest junk is 23.68 times face. And that is 23.68 is about $33.30. That's about $1.30 over spot right there, over melt. The proof junk is about $1 more, and the Mercs are a pretty decent deal at $23.99 if you don't mind paying up a little bit for Mercs. The 20 round lot at spot is back at Bullion Exchanges, $6.45 for a tube of 20. And if you haven't picked that up yet, you may want to with silver on the dip here. Could go down lower today as well, and I'd be watching that like a hawk if you need 20 buffalo rounds. Very nice buffalo rounds. Okay, a kilo has gotten quite a bit cheaper here at 10.66. So we are back in a buy zone, guys. Okay, and moving on, let's do eBay. Okay, I haven't checked the flowing hairs for a while. Let's see what's up with the gold flowing hair. Let's see, 45.40, up a little bit from what they were. 45.59. Let's see how many we have under $5,000. Looks like we have about 25-30 under $5,000. There is a sealed box at $49.99. I never opened my box, so I still have that powder dry. Buy price on JM Bullion's pretty darn good on those. Okay, let's do Silver Eagles. Silver Eagles this morning. These have not been good lately. We've got a roll of 20. Whoa, really, really slick Silver Eagles. Oh, those are Morgans. Let's go on here. Let's see, 36.50 for culls, 35.50 out the door, about 36.70 for eagles, about 35.70 out the door for a roll of 20 BU. So nothing to write home about there. Let's go ahead and do the maples. The maples are cheapest tube of maples, $8.98. Cheapest tube of Britannias are $8.88. Cheapest tube of kangaroos, 25 tube that is, $8.66. Let's see if that's in stock. That is in stock, free shipping, good seller, and these are varied condition. They get me every time on those. So you may not want those. You may want to go to $8.80 for BU kangaroos. And let's see, $8.80 may be the cheapest. Let's check the Krugerrands. Krugerrands are $8.91. So $8.80 is the cheapest tube of 25. And thank you for that suggestion to put a cheat sheet in here. So $8.80 would put you at $34.14 after a 3% rebate. Okay, but that deal on bullion.com was better. So there you go. We just compare the prices and we go where it's cheapest, right? How about junk? Junk this morning is for $10 face. Let's see, 10 cent, $5, no. $10 face, no dates, no dates. $80 face, no sale. Full roll, $10 face, 24 times face. $5 shipping, $24.50, and you'll be out the door at about $23.74 quarters here after your 3% rebates picked up through the PayPal credit card or the American Express Clear Blue Cash. He's got some walkers here. It's a reasonable buy there. Okay, let's keep going. And we've got a large lot of junk can be had. We don't want the slicks, right? The full dates, 24.31, and you'd be about $23.70 out the door for a big bag of quarters right there. A bag of dimes would be $5 more. Bag of halves would be $10 more. Okay, you get the message if you're buying junk this morning. And those prices may come down. Okay, love the Carson Cities. Gotta love the Carson Cities in MS65. And you saw those in my silver stack. And those are the money coin. And that's where the appreciation lies, in the nicest, rarest coin in the highest possible grade. Here's one here, PCGS, and that looks pretty darn nice. That is 525 if you're diversifying. In regard to diversification, of course, there's numismatics is one way to diversify. There's other things you can buy. I understand prices on vintage guitars are coming down as well as the economy weakens and the consumer weakens. If you're looking to pick up a 67 Strat, I don't know, man. Maybe those prices will come down where you can buy one of those. Great appreciation on musical instruments over the past, and we're getting past the cerveza sickness bump, and prices have come back down. So yeah, you may want to take a look at vintage musical instruments here if you want to diversify. I have a variety of things that I enjoy. Vintage guitars, I have a vintage piano, and other collectibles. And it's not always all about precious metals, right? Okay, a high relief peace dollar is 14.85, cheapest price this morning for money coin right there. Cheapest kilo this morning is it going to be 9.95? That's a 50-ounce bar, I think. 10.81, and then 30 bucks off puts you about 10.50 for a kilo. Doing the math on 10.50 divided by 32.15 equals 32.65 for a kilo this morning, about 65 cents over spot. If you have that 3% rebate credit card, it's a good day to buy. Here is your vintage bar of the day, and you can buy this. It's $3.99, not a bad price, free shipping, good seller, 100% feedback, and this is American Gold and Silver. Beautiful little poured bar, serialized. Very nice, very nice. Nice price on that too at $3.99. Add that to your vintage bar collection if you're so inclined. A kilo kook this morning is $11.40, about $11.10 out the door, and tube of kooks to be $36.37. A large lot of 1 ounce rounds is $3.386, about $3.286 out the door. You'll be 86 cents over spot for let's see, and we'll skip the Johnson Mattheys. Can we get a 100-ounce bar for spot? Let's see here. And those tariffs are going back into place, okay, Canada and Mexico. Trump said the tariffs are moving forward. It's all contractionary, so that's why you see everything stalling here. We don't want a 50-ounce bar. We want a 100-ounce bar, 33. There it is right there. Is that in stock? Out of stock. Let's go 33.25. That's out of stock. 33.72, about 32.72 out the door. So yeah, I think it could be a little cheaper on the 100-ounce bars. Maybe those will come down a little bit for you. Tube of peace dollars, brilliant uncirculated, is $7.17 this morning, minus 3%. A tube of oh, I did it twice. I'm sorry. A tube of Morgan dollars in brilliant uncirculated 100-year-old beautiful tube, $7.38 this morning. You just hand those out to your friends and family. Get everybody excited about silver, guys. Bitcoin is not where it's at. Okay, precious metals are where it's at. If you want to buy gold, go ahead, but I'd be buying silver here. Okay, let's get on to the gold. Cheapest 1/10 random gold is going to be $3.22 this morning, minus 3%. Cheapest quarter-ounce gold is going to be, let's find something reasonable here. That's a commemorative. No, we don't want that's not a quarter ounce. You can get a Panda for $7.84, and then that'd be 20 bucks off, about $7.64 out the door for a quarter ounce Panda. Let's do a quarter ounce Gold Eagle, see if we can catch a deal here. That's going to be out of stock at $7.65. Yep, no good. Okay, $8.01 for a BU quarter ounce Eagle. Good seller, good feedback. $8.02 actually, and then you're going to take $24 off. You'd be at about $7.78 for a quarter ounce Gold Eagle. Let's go ahead and check quarter ounce Gold Eagles up here if you're buying what everybody buys. $7.78 compared to $7.81, you only save $3 there. So let's keep going. The bigger the gold, the bigger the savings. Let's get up to half-ounce gold. Okay, half-ounce random gold this morning. It's a good day to buy gold, but a better day to buy silver, I think. Why don't you buy, $1,000 worth of gold and $2,000 worth of silver? How about doing it that way? Here's jewelry grade. Let's skip that. And how did I get into the Liberty heads here? Wow. Those are not a half ounce. Okay, here we go. Half ounce gold. Well, let's see. 1501. Here's a half ounce Gold Eagle. MS69 out of stock. Okay, we got to keep going. Gonna have to pay a little bit more. $14.99 for a half ounce gold bar. NBA bar. There you go. And do you like old Malachi? Okay, there's an NBA bar. He'll take a best offer. It's a good seller, good feedback. What does this work out to? $14.99 or best offer. Well, that'd be 45 bucks off. You'd be at about $14.50, and then he'll take a best offer. Maybe you get him down to $1,400 on that. That'd be $2,800 melt. This guy is selling this too cheap. check him out well before you make an offer. Make him an offer, 50 bucks under, and pick up that NBA bar. It is a half ounce. Is it a half ounce of gold? That's what he says it is. Why isn't it marked a half ounce of gold? Let's check the other side. Now I'm skeptical. How much gold is this? He says it's a half ounce, but I don't see it indicated on the bar anywhere. If you know anything. Oh, here it is. Half ounce Troy. Okay. Well, that looks legit. Okay, that's a good deal right there on random gold. Okay, so there you got really cheap gold right there on the half ounce random. Check that link out. Hey, if you buy something off eBay, I appreciate it if you click my link and not some other link, because that helps support my website. And if you don't, then I get nothing for my work. Okay, a half ounce Krugerrand this morning is $15.52. That's about $1,500 out the door after a 3% rebate. Let's go on to, let's go right to a gold buffalo. What do you say? You're looking for a buffalo? I think somebody bought that proof buffalo the other day. Oh, no, they didn't. Well, it's still there at $3,100. Why is that? Oh, because he had $40 shipping on that. Well, let's look at the cheapest gold buffalo. I guess you guys didn't like that proof. Let's see. This guy's only got 6 feedback, so we'll leave gold wimp alone here. Let's go to bullion.com. They're blowing out their gold buffaloes at $31.17, and then you're going to take 90 bucks off. You'll be at about $30.25. That's about a push with the dealers right there. I do like this this proof buffalo. You're not paying up for the proof here. And I was having trouble with the fields, but yeah, all the fields are kind of stippled like that, and I just forgot that. But that's not a bad, you could shoot this guy an offer since it's been up for a little while and he hasn't sold it. Shoot him an offer at $30.50. All you do to do that is you ask the seller a question. You'll find it in here. Ask a question and say, "Hey, buddy, would you take $3,050 for your gold buffalo?" And then, man, grab that thing. You'll love that. That's a beautiful coin. Unless there's something wrong with it. I can't promise, okay, but good chances on that gold-proof buffalo there. Okay, a cheapest Krugerrand this morning can be had for $30.25. I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. And that is in stock. Yeah, Big Boy Taker is a big boy scammer. Okay, $30.63 for a gold kangaroo. 90 bucks off would put you at $29.73. And that's a good buy on a Krugerrand right there if you want that from AppMex. Okay, the Tudor Beast can be had. Quarter ounce this morning can be had for $7.96. And the 1 ounce can be had for $30.50, about $29.60 out the door. Not too bad on that Tudor Beast there. Okay, a 20 franc can be had for, how cheap can we get these? No, don't buy anything from France ever. Let's see, Liberty coins at $5.78. Well, I'll let you do the math. $5.78 minus 3% on that 20 franc would be about $5.60. $5.60 on a 20 franc. Let's compare that to the 20 franc up at the dealers. $5.60 compared to, where are you, 20 franc? $5.60 compared to the best price on the internet, $5.61. It's a push. Okay, I'm failing, but the big gold, I think you can get a deal there on some big gold if you're looking for that. All right, we'll skip the gold now, and let's move on to, hey, what's a 50 peso going for? Those are hard to sell. So keep that in mind if you buy one. 50 peso. Where's the big 50 pesos? Why am I not getting the big boys? There they are. Okay, 3,800, 37.58, 37.27, 37.08. I would not buy from Puerto Rico. It could work out, but I don't think I would do that. Let's see, 37.08 for a 50 peso. And Liberty Coin, good seller, 37.08. Let's see if this is melt. 37.08, and then divided by 0.12056. I'm going to take his word for it. Equals 37.56, 3,075. Melt. and then times 0.97 with a good credit card. So we're getting the melt after credit card rebate, and you're at 29.83. So a little over spot on that 50 peso. Brian over at Vermilion is paying 2%. Under spot for coins like that. So your buy-sell spread would be pretty good. All right, let's move on. And there's stuff in my eBay store. If you see anything there you like, be sure to ask me for a friend discount. And there's some cool stuff in there. You may like something, mostly collector coins, because that's what I sell. All right, let's move on to, well, there's a precious metal verifier if you need it, and a food saver if you want to shrink wrap. You can also diversify into authentic collectible watches as the price comes down on those, as people start dumping their collections to pay the tax bill. You may pick up a good deal there. If you use this link here, you'll be getting that verified by an expert on eBay so you don't get scammed. Here is my Amazon store, and if you're looking for a devil forge, there it is right there with everything you need to melt down those 100-ounce bars, or copper, or aluminum, anything you want. I highly recommend the Amex card, guys, 3% cash back, and then you're going to get a bonus for using it, and it works on precious metals. Caps out around $6,000. The PayPal card is 3% cash back when you check out through PayPal, and of course you can use that at the U.S. Mint and other places, and that's unlimited, so you should probably get one of those. The Quicksilver card has those great kicker deals that I love, 4% off on eBay kicker deals. The picks of the day, that's, I'm not even going to go through them. Okay, but stuff ought to be getting cheaper today, and the 3 coin shops on YouTube I recommend. Hold on, I'm going to show you Brian's latest price list. He sent that to me. Hold on one second. Okay, this is Vermilion Enterprises price list from yesterday. I can't promise these prices are still in effect. I'd like everybody to get over to Vermilion's website and wish Tim congratulations for the birth of his new child. Okay, very good. Congratulations, Tim. That is a milestone in any man's life. All right, so Vermilion, he has got gold. He is selling gold 1/10 Eagles at 3% over. He's selling, I'm sorry, that's his buy price. His sell price is he's selling 1/10 gold Eagles at 10% over, quarter-ounce gold Eagles at 5% over, half-ounce gold Eagles at 5% over, 1-ounce gold Eagles at spot plus $50. Well, you can do the math on that. And Buffalo's at spot plus 75. He's out of foreign gold. He's melting it all. He will pay 2% back of spot for most any gold, but not gold jewelry. Gold jewelry, I think, is 90% of melt. Okay, and Platinum Eagles you can pick up at 125 over spot. For silver, he's selling off-quality silver eagles at spot plus $1. That will beat the dealer deal I showed you, but you have to pay for shipping. And backdate American eagles at $2.50 over. He'll buy those back at $1 over. 25s are $4 over. Why is anybody buying 2025 silver eagles and paying $4 over when tomorrow, I mean next year, they're gonna drop by $1.50? I don't quite get that. He is selling generic silver at spot plus 50 cents. He's selling constitutional at spot. He's paying $1 back a spot for junk. And he's selling Cull, Morgan, and Peace dollars at 27. So those are his prices. I thought you guys might want to see that. All right, but do not ignore Minot and Coinhuskers. They're all having great pricing, okay? And check out all 3. Thank you for supporting my work. You can do so right now. It doesn't cost you anything by giving me a thumbs up on this video. I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to see more. Subscribe on the website as well if you want to pick up some of my alerts. And Bolden is a sponsor of the website. I appreciate if you guys subscribe to that. And check out that great financial planning software. Thank you for the cups of coffee. And for those of you wanting to join the membership channel, you can do so down here on this join button. It's $4.99 a month, and you'll be in the inner circle and hopefully having some fun with everybody. All right, let's move on. And there's other tools here and other things you can buy on Amazon. And finally, the chat room. Okay, get over to the chat room. That's at the top of the website. And well, there's lots of good discussions here to make you think about what you're doing and see what other people are doing. Maybe it'll give you some confidence to pull the trigger on something you are looking for. And whether you're buying, selling, or just watching, come on over and have some fun. All right, guys, that's all I got for you this morning. And good luck today. We'll check Kitco one last time. and see what happens here. I haven't seen consumer confidence come out yet. But we got gold down $13 and we have silver down 32 cents. Any kind of 31 handle, I mean, if you could get 31.50, it'd be a screaming buy. So any kind of 31 handle, I'd be buying silver. And it'd be a good day to short gold and buy silver with that GSR so high. But that's just my opinion. I know people don't do that. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. You take care.